supernatural causes, a big bang and some physical processes, until one species evolved this tendency to anthropomorphize objects. It was a clever little hominid, and other clever little hominids often surrounded it, so it had to have a working definition of a person. A thing with intentions. A rock is different, predictable. It sits on the ground till you pick it up and throw it. You can't hurt it or owe it a favor or a debt, and if you did it, wouldn't know it. A person though can really punish you, chew you up and spit you out when they're done with you, coming at you with a gift or an arrow. Overlook a person at your peril. So the hominids started to err on the side of finding persons everywhere, in the rivers and the rains and the air. You can't see them, but they are there.
God of the gaps I claim, all that people can't explain. For thy glory, thy fame, hallowed be thy name. God of the gaps I was thirsty for answers, and you nursed me. My questions, God did it. I say God did it.
Now the clever little hominid had good luck and thanked the gods for a lot of it. The gods had personal attributes, genders, residences, attitudes. Our Father who art in heaven gets pissed off whenever the bread's leavened. The gods were jealous, they gave commands and had superpowers like Superman's. Now the clever little hominid had a complex mind and religion was a part of it, but another part of it was inquisitive and had a thing for physical evidence. Over time it developed a skill set, inductive reasoning, it couldn't help it. Everywhere the gods were thought to inhabit, on investigation turned out to be not magic.
God of the gaps I claim, all that people can't explain. For thy glory, thy fame, hallowed be thy name. God of the gaps I was thirsty for answers, and you nursed me. My questions, God did it. I say God did it.
Now the clever little hominid invented the scientific method and flaunted it. In the face of religious dogmatists, we can explain what you thought the gods did. The scientific method was wild, no supernatural causes allowed, and yeah, it really did make sense of a lot, but there were still a few gaps left for the gods. What came before the Big Bang? How did the first living thing get made? And why is almost everyone alive so religious? That's gotta be divine interventionist. But like a baby in the bath with a running tap, those gaps are filling up fast. So what you gonna do? Shut off the faucet or find a new gap for God with no conflict?
God of the gaps I claim, all that people can't explain. For thy glory, thy fame, hallowed be thy name. God of the gaps I was thirsty for answers, and you nursed me. My questions, God did it. I say God did it. God of the gaps I claim, all that people can't explain. For thy glory, thy fame, hallowed be thy name. God of the gaps I was thirsty for answers, and you nursed me. My questions, God did it. I say God did it.
Public service announcement. Find a place for your beliefs that fits the facts, 'cause you can't deny the facts forever.